Lakes of the Clouds trailhead, heading out to Mirror Lake. Got our campsite reserved. Got about a 5-mile hike ahead of us with a pretty steep climb. Everybody ready?
Yeah. No.
Well, ready or not, let's hit the road or the trail. Where's the lake? It's got to be around here somewhere. There it is. Beautiful.
Yeah, we're about 30 miles west.
Gorgeous, gorgeous view. First wildlife sighting. Little snake. Little bitty snake. See you, little fella. Well, so far it's been a pretty steep descent. We've gone maybe a half mile or so. It's pretty crowded up there at the overlook. I'm telling you, as soon as we started down this trail, boom, crowds disappeared. And it's like we're all alone back here in the woods again. It's really nice. Beautiful day. So this is the bridge, I'm pretty sure that we could see from up there at the overlook. We're just checking out all these fish in here, man, they are massive. And then I looked up and there's the overlook. Hello, little peoples. It's quite a hike to get down here. Not real long, pretty steep. Man. I'm sure you guys can see this or not. Clouds. Clouds of mosquitoes. Like unbelievable numbers. This, other than Grassy Lake Reservoir, I don't know that I've ever been around a bigger or worse mosquito patch in my life. Lots of mud on this trail. Ow. I don't know if you can see all these things flying around. I mean, it's just a huge cloud. Alright, here you can kind of see a little bit about what I was talking about with the mud and the bogs that we're battling as we're hiking along here. Girls are trying to make their way through. But, yeah. It's definitely sloppy and very slow going. So the only way across this muddy bog is on this log. Ew, no, not over there. Nope. Yeah.
There's both machines.
Well, it was a tough hike to get up here, but we made it. We got camp set up. We just finished getting food ready. Mindy is down here in the Big Agnes again. Starting the girls over there. Got my hammock set up here. Oh yeah, there's the lake. Not a bad view. I've definitely hung in worse places. Beautiful, beautiful Mirror Lake. What'd you girls think of the hike to get out here today?
It's very, very, very hard and breathtaking.
Are you gonna survive?
Yes.
Gonna be stronger for it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a beautiful night here on Glass Lake, Porcupine Mountains, UP, Michigan.
Why did you just launch him?
Because I had to stir water.
So everybody really enjoyed all the mosquitoes on the way out.
No.
There was one or two. 1,000. Not a bad sight to wake up to at all. Gorgeous. Hey, well, it was a good morning at camp. Got around, watched the sunrise, had some good breakfast, and now as you can see, everybody's loaded up, and we are on the trail, heading back out. Skies are a little overcast. Temperatures are great. Should be a good day for a hike. Alright, so here's a little map just to kind of show you where we were at and what we've done. So we initially started up here where we parked at the trailhead, and then we did the short hike up and did the overlook over Lakes of the Clouds. Then we dropped down into the valley, crossed the valley through all the hordes of mosquitoes, climbed up the mountain, dropped back down the other side of the mountain, all the way over here to Mirror Lake. And this is where we camped last night, down here on where those little red triangles are. That was where we camped. And now this morning, we're just doing the whole thing in reverse. Well, as you can see, we are rain geared up again, and the rain has moved in. So it looks like it's going to be a wet hike back to the vehicle today. Nobody loves hiking in the rain, but it's part of it. Pretty steep descent. Beautiful little gorge. We are almost back to the parking lot, making our way back up to the top of the Lake of the Clouds overlook. And you can see why they call it Lake of the Clouds. We are literally walking inside of a cloud right now. Pretty cool. I got a feeling the view from the overlook is going to be nothing but gray cloudiness, like what we had at Lake Superior on day 2 there at Pictured Rocks. I am so proud of these two. They've been troopers the whole way, even with bug bit faces. They just did this amazing climb without a word of complaint. Stopped for one small break. They did awesome. Let's go check out the overlook. I'm glad I got some good pictures and some good footage while we were here yesterday. Because today, there is nothing to be seen in any... Well, folks, that's going to be a cloudy, foggy ending to our Lake of the Clouds to, what was that, Mirror Lake journey, our overnight backpacking trip. If I had to summarize this trip in 2 words, the first I would say is mud. Tons and tons of mud down in there. Makes for really slow going. Without the mud, it probably would have been like a 2-hour hike. With the mud, you can about double that. And the other key word that comes to mind that I will always think of when I hear the Porcupine Mountains, mosquitoes. Oh my gosh, never seen swarms like that. But, you know, when you come to the outdoors, it's all part of it. And so, with that, we're going to call this the end of the Lake of the Clouds to Mirror Lake trip. Beautiful sunrise this morning. Great time at camp last night. Rain on the way out. All part of the adventure though. Still having a blast. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like down at the bottom. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Catch you next time. One last look now that the clouds finally moved off. Sort of. The Lake of the Clouds.